Hi,
Hi,
I'm
so
Pam,
I'm Vicky, and we are Three
Three Creeks
Creeks Stitchers.
Stitchers.
Someday I'll get it. I'll get it without fumbling all over everything.
Welcome
Well,
back to our Flosstube channel.
we are so excited. This is Flosstube number 2, and it's exciting. This is fun.
It's very fun. Let's get right into it, girl.
Okay, so last weekend, I drove from Wisconsin to Ohio, and Pam and I went to StitchCon weekend day, and it was amazing. Amazing. It was absolutely everything my soul needed, and I didn't know that my soul needed it.
Ditto.
Yeah, it was crazy. I met somebody from we actually sat at their table. She invited us to sit at the table, and she's from my town where I live, our town of 1,200 people. She's from there. She's recently moved there, so now she's my new BFF, and we're gonna have a lot of fun stitching together. So, what do you want to talk about StitchCon, Pam? Let's tell them a little.
It was just fabulous. It was fabulous meeting fellow stitchers and having so much in common, because a lot of us do more than just stitch. And so it's nice to know what everyone does. And we sat with a great table of ladies. A couple of them knew them prior because they went to StitchCon before. We met another newbie, Nora, who lives, I think it's an hour and a half from me, but we're going to get together at the Craft Gallery in Findlay, Ohio. That'll be a meetup spot for us, and then we'll go shopping, go eat. But it was fabulous, and seeing what everyone was working on and all the finished products, and it was just amazing. Barbara and her team did a fabulous job.
They are incredible people, like incredible people. They are kind. They ooze kindness.
Absolutely.
They just ooze kindness. And they were amazing. And we got really lucky. This table invited us to sit down, and Linda said, "You guys, we watched you walk in and you looked like you had that deer in the headlight look, and you were a little bit overwhelmed." We were like,
totally overwhelmed.
as we were. But it was amazing to see everything people were working on. And I came back and I told our brother, I said, I've always considered myself a pretty good stitcher. I've been stitching for 40 some years, and I feel like I could stitch just about anything. Well, let me tell you, I went to StitchCon and I feel like a kindergartner compared to what some of these other women were doing. I was like, yeah.
It was amazing where people came from also.
Yes.
2 women from Iceland,
one
Rika
from Germany,
and all over the United States. It was awesome.
Yeah, it really was. It was super, super cool.
And go ahead.
Tell them.
I know a lot of other floss tubers are talking about it. Vicki and I are going to see if we can show some of our pictures and share some of our pictures, because everyone had a different experience at it. But if you can ever go to a cross stitch retreat, you need to try to go. I got a reset. That's all it was. Like Vicki, I had no idea how much I needed to get away and just be with like-minded people. It was wonderful.
It was amazing. And I had watched another a video of a young girl. She's from Columbus, and she said, "Okay, I'm going to warn you, when you go to StitchCon, really, you're not going to stitch anywhere near that you think that you are." And I was like, I can't fathom that. She's right. She's absolutely 100% right. They have this annex where they had all these designers, like trunk shows in there when you could buy stuff. And we kept saying, okay, I'm not going back in the annex. And you'd get up and walk around and you'd wander into the annex. Okay, I'm not going into the annex with my debit card. Oh shoot, I got my credit card. So it was awesome. It was really super, super cool. Super, super cool. I hope to be able to do it every year going forward.
Absolutely.
And we came out of it though with, we've decided that that group that we had at our table, we all got along so well. And two of us are in Wisconsin, one's in Michigan, one's in Oregon. Wendy is in Oregon. And so we're going to try in between now and the next StitchCon to do a stitching retreat of us and maybe a couple of other people here in Wisconsin.
So that'll be fun.
That'll be super cool.
You ready to show us some stuff we worked on?
Ready to show some stuff.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so this is I'm getting closer. I've started with my beads. I don't know if can you see the beads?
I can't, but the stitching is beautiful.
Thank you. So I'm almost done with this, and this is the last one in this series.
That's great.
And I really just have to do beads everywhere, like beads everywhere. I did a little bit while we were at StitchCon. I did a little bit on Peppermint Lane, really just added this little guy right there. But
so cute.
It's, yeah, super, super cute. And my snowballs for sale, I started just adding the blue into the thing. So, then I have this is a new start.
Awesome.
It's a Housewives. It's Liberty Farms.
Oh, that is going to be so cute. I like that fabric.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be so cute. This fabric is beautiful. It's gorgeous. And then when we were at StitchCon, I had a new start and a finish. This bad boy.
That turned out great.
It's
and
beautiful.
That's with pearl cotton.
Pearl cotton. And it just, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it just like pops. Like I had to touch it when I saw the sample that was stitched. I had to touch it because it almost looks like all of this stuff was beads, but it's not. It's a really, really thick fabric and or a thick floss, and this linen was fabric. So it's from Bent Creek rather. I'm sorry. It's from Bent Creek, and I bought this in the annex at one of the multiple times I went in, but it had everything in it. And so I started it and finished it in days, literally just took no time. So that's really pretty much all I got as far as WIPS and new starts. What have you got?
Okay, I have what I worked on at StitchCon. I worked again on my Autumn Quaker.
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot done on it at StitchCon, and from the last time I've got these here, and I had on the last video last month, I had some of these, and this is the first time that I've done Smyrna crosses, and they're on the inside of here, and it was okay. It was just different.
What is that?
They're just crosses. You're crossing over several holes more than just your regular cross stitch.
Okay.
They give you directions, and
So it's a long stitch.
Yes, it's turning out beautiful. I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
I touched quite a bit at StitchCon. I worked on my Let's Talk. Can you see it?
Yes, it's really cute.
Okay, Let's Talk Winter. And then the Teresa Kogut, I apologize for the glare. Okay, we all make mistakes. I had this wing in about where it is right now and realized that I actually had started this down here and I had to frog it all and redo it, but it's beautiful. It is turning out.
I love the colors in it. Did you change any colors?
No, I left everything the same.
And it's beautiful.
I know that the pattern called for tin roof, and there was an error on the actual fabric color, but it looks beautiful on this. And I didn't know about it until after I'd already started it. It's beautiful. I worked on this. This is Stitching with the Housewives. This is Jolly Santa. And these are on the same piece of fabric. I already got Mary Mrs. Claus done. She originally said Mary, and I changed it to Holly because the board I'm going to put it on, they're going to be side by side. And I'll show it later once I get it finished. So it says Holly Jolly. But I worked on Santa. I just started this portions right here.
So,
And I did start hoity-toity. And I was going to use, yeah, I know this is funny. I was going to do Jan Hicks's conversion. I got all my floss. I needed the main color. I wrote the color number down wrong. It's supposed to be blue and it's brown, and I did a lot of it. Can you see that?
Yes.
So I'm not taking it out, so I'm making it mine. And the browns and pinks are beautiful together.
Good. Yeah.
I'll use the rest of her colors. And this, I'm only going to show just a piece of this. This is a pattern that I bought back in 1987, and it's called Tibiddle. It is the Ohio State Marching Band, and Tibiddle stands for the best damn band in the land, and that's what we are.
That's
so
what we
I'm just going to show it real quick. It's Script Ohio that the Ohio State Band does. Vicki had found some fabric probably 20 years ago that she just rediscovered that she had bought at Country Sampler. And so I started that. So I had 2 starts at StitchCon, and this is just part of the number 10 for the big 10. So that's what I have worked on in my starts. I have several other things I worked on, but I did all of those. I touched all of those at StitchCon.
You were busy.
I was, and I was still talking, and I got up and walked around, but it's not focused.
Right.
So,
I think one of my favorite things was the freebie table. They had a freebie
oh my gosh.
and it was like the big 8-foot folding tables, and there must have been 3 of them. So it was like 24 foot long, and there was just a plethora of stuff. It was awesome. And the craziest thing is you would go up and you'd be like, okay, I got what I want, or no, there's nothing up there that I want. You'd go back up and there'd be new stuff. Like they just kept bringing stuff and just bringing stuff and bringing stuff. And the stuff that I put up there, I was like, nobody's ever going to want this. And the second time I went up there, it was all gone.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
Did you have any finishes other than what you had started at StitchCon? I had a finish. I do. It's going to be hard to see. It has beads.
Hold it up.
In it.
We can't see it. Hold it up.
Okay. Sorry.
That's all right.
Okay.
You can see the beads, Pam.
Okay. So I put the beads on it. That's what I finished at StitchCon. I'm going to make it into a diamond shape. I'm not sure if it's going to be a pillow, but I'm going to hang a tassel off of here. I'm going to make it into a Christmas tree ornament.
It's so pretty. I love it.
Thank you. It was good. And that actually was one of my monthly magazine starts from a year ago. It was from the World of Cross Stitch issue number 301, but it's beautiful.
It's so pretty. Oh yeah, you got to ring the bell.
I did ring the bell. So, but yeah, there were some beautiful things finished at Stitch.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Do we want to talk about our haul?
Yes. Quite a bit.
Oh my, get ready. Okay, first off, as soon as we sat down at our table at StitchCon, this wonderful woman named Wendy said, pick a bag. She made these beautiful, beautiful bags. Look at this.
Yeah, here's mine.
And it's awesome.
It's beautiful.
So this is all.
Yeah, Wendy Steele, and she is Neverland Designs 51 at Gmail. She has a YouTube, and I've watched her, and I'm sorry, Flosstube. I've watched her and Jody both. So we'll definitely, Vicki will link those. But yeah. Wendy is Wendy and Neverland, and Jody is Jody Creates. I'm not sure if her last name's on there, but we'll definitely link them. And it's awesome. I've already been enabled by Wendy and bought some fabric that she showed on one of her videos right before StitchCon. So go ahead and show yours, Vicki.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So these were on the freebie table. And I just thought they were fun. And I'll probably.
You're a new designer.
Yeah. I think so. Dirty Annie's Southern style. But me being the cowgirl loving thing that we have in our life, I thought this was awesome. And who doesn't like Dolly?
Absolutely.
You know, so there is that. I got this American sampler. I think that's an older one. Just before StitchCon, I went into Country Sampler because I wanted to take something from Country Sampler in my free. So I found this and I was like, okay, I have to buy that. But then this thing, I saw it as a pillow. I have this thing for patriotic stuff. I know this, it's a weakness, patriotic and Christmas, but this is so stunningly done. They had it done up and it was so,
Nice.
so beautiful. We got a free chart.
No, that wasn't free.
Oh, this
No,
wasn't free.
We
No.
bought that. You bought that.
See, I don't even
We
know
each
what
bought
that-
one.
Okay.
Our whole table bought them.
Oh, I don't even, I thought that.
There's somebody's doing a Sal and I can't remember who.
Oh, wow. So I got this,
That's beautiful.
which is going to be gorgeous. And I have finished Patriotic Tiny Town by Heart and Hand. Well, they have Christmas Tiny Town. So I decided that
Yeah.
I couldn't not get it. This is Sweet Land of Liberty.
I love Roveris.
I
And
do
she
too.
had her fabric there. Oh, the fabric was gorgeous.
So
I
beautiful.
have a couple pieces that I previously bought for some of her items.
Yeah. So Little Stitch Girl, we got to meet her. She's awesome.
And her mom.
And her mom. So I got this one and this. I can't wait to try this.
Nice.
I think that this is going to be a challenge, but I think that I'm going to like it. And I got Land of Liberty, and I'm going to explain why I have all these patriotic things here. Sue Hillis is one of my favorite designers,
And we have
and
to
she's
say,
there this weekend.
she was there last weekend too. You just missed her. But
Oh, shoot.
we need to apologize because we both called her Sue Hills in our first video. It
Oh,
is
yes.
Sue Hillis, and we both know that. So we
Right.
apologize, but we just
Yeah.
love her. Love her.
We
Love
love
her.
her,
pattern.
love her.
Her
So
trunk show was amazing.
yeah, this one is so much fun, but guess what? I got this one too.
Oh, I didn't see that. Nice.
I got this last year when we were at Keepsakes,
Okay.
and I just found it today, and I was like, well, I got to show them both because they're cute as cute can be.
Nice.
And I got these, and I've seen all of these done at Keepsakes. They have all of these done up this way so that you can actually see, whoops, the way that it's done. And then I got this one. Can you see it?
Yes.
It's beautiful. This one is beautiful. So my plan for all of my patriotic stuff is I went out and had to buy that really tall tiered tray thing from Hobby Lobby. I'm going to make pillows because
Oh,
they take
okay.
literally 10 seconds to create.
Right.
So I want to make pillows or smaller things and put them on there. I'm not even showing you all the other ones I got. I got this spearmint fabric from Forbidden. And it's called spearmint, but it's really like a light, it's a really light blue.
Okay.
This is a light gray. They really, and this is a big piece.
Right.
But look at all that modeling in there. I just love the modeling. And then Wendy came back from the free table and they had these, it had to have been a yard of Ada of this color and this color. She cut me off a big old piece of it. That's And
Nice.
I have probably 8 other patterns that I forgot to bring up to the table.
Well, you'll have to show them next time.
Show them next time. Yeah.
I got a couple things right before we left from Gayron Stitchery. I had previously showed the Mirabilia Santa, Winter White Santa. Winter White Santa. Well, they had a sale, so I purchased the bead pack, and they're beautiful. The beads are absolutely beautiful. Well, when Vicki and I were at StitchCon, I bought some Fortnite fabric, and it's not going to show very well because my room is very light, but this is the fabric that I bought to do it on, and it's got some beautiful modeling in it also. But when I ordered the bead pack, I got the ink circles turtles.
Look at all of them. They're so cute.
Yeah, it turned out great. I haven't heard of Atomic, and there's a sticker on the name, Atomic Ranch Fabrics.
Yes.
And this is also, Vicki had gotten.
That's what this big piece is.
Yes, it's a half yard. We both got, we each took a half yard of that. But I got Autumn Avenue by Little Stitch Girl.
That is so cute.
Thank you. A new designer to me. I've not heard of her. Her name is Chris Ann Tellen of Tellen Emblems. And I talked to her for quite a bit. She's been designing for 5 years. I love this.
That's
this is
really
called
pretty.
the Scissor Sampler.
That's pretty.
And then I got this that I actually am going to put up in my bathroom. It will go perfect in there because right now it's kind of plain. Another new designer is Rebel Stitcher. And if I'm not mistaken, she does not have very many patterns out yet, but she's going to have more. And it's so cute.
Super cute.
And she has a little doggy, and we did buy needle minders from her.
She makes amazing needle minders.
Yes, she does. I got the Cricut collection, the Uncle Sam's. It's called Sam's and Stripes.
That's really pretty.
It's just beautiful. And the way they showed it finished up, it was beautiful. We got to meet Liz Matthews. I just love Liz's patterns. I have quite a few. This is Bittersweet Village. And again, the picture sometimes does not do justice when you're looking at the final product. I got Summertime by Primrose Cottage.
I love this.
And I'm going to put this by my summer tiered tray. Right now,
oh, that will look good.
Yeah, I have a patriotic thing going on right now, but after July 4th, I'll take it down. I won't have that done, but I'll put up something else. And Sue Hillis's Mary Noel.
That's
and
so pretty.
This was my third purchase in there, the third time I went there, because I didn't see it the first 2 times.
Oh my God.
And I got Home for the Harvest by Sue Hillis.
You hold that up.
Yeah.
That's really, oh, there's a lot of them on there. Holy cow.
There are a lot of them on there. I got also, and we got to meet Jan Hicks, and Jan Hicks is creating patterns. So I bought her pattern, excuse me, I'm sorry, I forgot to take it out of the bag, and it's hard to see this one. This one is called Midnight Clear. Can you see that?
Back up a little so that I can, it's not so close. Yes, I can.
It was, so
she signed it.
She did. So this is a lot darker fabric on this picture than what the model was stitched. And I actually have lighter fabric. I've already got the fabric and have this kitted up.
Will you do it in like a light blue?
Yes, it's a lighter blue. They also had a show exclusive. And at the time I just really liked it. I didn't realize that it was a show exclusive. It's called Stitch Happiness.
That's pretty.
Yes, it's just beautiful.
That's really pretty.
But that's it for my haul that I bought, and I only got a couple things from the brag table, and it's all much older patterns, but one of the items, and I forgot to bring them up here, was alphabets, different alphabets. So,
which is cool.
and one thing we got, needle minders. People were giving so many needle minders away. This is Flosstube. That's
my favorite one.
Mine too. I bought that one. And then her doggy, and I can't remember her dog's name, but all of the needle minders and the floss cards we got, I can't wait to put everything on it. It's amazing.
Did you bring up your
I did. Yeah, my small. I'll grab it. It's on my table beside me because I'm working on a very small table. Okay, so the small that I did is the Old Glory.
It's really pretty.
Thank you. And I made the card, and I made a project bag. That's the back side of it. The inside is the same color as the handle, which is blending in. But what I got, and oh my gosh, I was in A, so I was on Friday night. I had A chip. They had red, white, and blue chips. And mine came from Stephanie, who is the vintage sew gal. And it was awesome. I love buffalo check. So I chose this box. And it's
so beautiful.
Spent stitching. I don't know what it says. It's never wasted. And inside of it, this is just beautiful, is a stitched clock.
It's really pretty.
It sits on an easel, and it goes with my decor that I have. She also gave me a awesome Ort jar that Vicki and I used at StitchCon. We said yes. And then a floss holder. I don't know what they're called, a floss caddy. And in there also, she was amazing and so generous, and it was so lovely to meet her, is this bag. And the back of the bag is Paris. In the bag was a pair of scissors, which I used all weekend. This big toe design, take each day, one stitch at a time. And it came with this beautiful fabric by Be Stitch Me. And
isn't that amazing?
Yes, it's a beautiful piece of fabric. And Forbidden Fiber Co. Look at these gorgeous, and it's blending in. Let's try this.
That's really pretty.
That's a light lavender. And Stephanie, I'm maybe you're watching this because we did pass out floss drops. Thank you again. I just absolutely love it. What did you make and what did you receive? Okay,
so I'm going to share my screen and share a photo of what it is that I took. Hopefully this will work. Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay, so this is a photo of what I made. I made this pattern, Queen Bee, and this project bag. I bought the honey. This is a little needle minder from Country Sampler, and I bought the honey and the little hive
wax.
Thank you. It's a candle. And, and a Queen Bee needle minder and some scissors and a card and a floss or a Frogger thing. So I did that. And this is the back of the project bag. And I just think that it's just so beautiful.
It is beautiful.
So that's what I made and I gave. And then I got super, super lucky because Madeline LaFrame, and she is from Colorado, and she's a doctor. And she made this. Stitching makes me happy. And then on the back, it has StitchCon 2022.
Nice.
Which I love. But the thing that caught my eye, that's not all that was there, was this 31 bag. She had it in this 31 bag, and these all look like cross stitches. So I was like, that's so cool. and red's my color, so I had to take it. But inside are these floss drops. What did you call them? Milk top?
Look behind it. Look behind them. It's on the front. Milk threads.
Thread milk.
Thread milk.
Thread milk floss drops. They're beautiful. There's a glare, sorry. They're absolutely beautiful. And then there's this little floss drop. And there's one thing that was in there that I don't have anymore because we ate them all, because it was a delicious bag of Werther's vanilla caramels. Oh, and these scissors.
Cute.
Which are super cute, super awesome. And I love it. And so red is my favorite. Red is my color, and I decorate with it. And so this is already, like, I came home and one of the first things that I did was put it up so that it's out and everybody can see it. So it's awesome. It was awesome, everything that we ended up getting.
It was so fun watching everyone open their stuff too.
Yeah.
There was some so unique items that were made.
Yeah.
And I was fortunate enough, your name tag had numbers on them and they did door prizes. I won a door prize.
Yeah.
From Susan Coates. Hi, Susan. Vicki and I had previously met her down at Keepsake when Vicki came down before and she went there. I got this awesome bag.
It's beautiful.
Charlie Harper fabric. He was an iconic artist from Cincinnati, and I know his work and I know his fabrics and his patterns. So this is a bag. It's just beautiful. In it also is this, I don't know what they're called, but it holds your, excuse me, I got it upside down. It holds your scissors. It has a magnet. And this, that'll hold your needle. You put your floss in here. And this was made by X Stitch Fancies at Gmail and also on Instagram. And inside, she said she has a lot of Charlie Harper's patterns. So she had 2 of these and included one of them. I love it. I love his work. It's just beautiful. So in that was also this Wetchelt Queen Anne's lace.
It's beautiful fabric.
It is, with all of these flosses. Thank you, Susan. It's beautiful. And I just love it. Love this.
Yeah.
So I was very, very excited.
You
And
should be.
made a squeal for it.
We had to squeal. That was funny.
So this old lady hollered and squealed.
She did. That she did. So
I just want to say thank you to those of you that commented and to those that knew what FOAW was, Fiber on a Whim. It just totally left me when I had written that acronym down. So yeah. I really appreciate it.
Now it's like stuck in your head forever.
It is.
You'll never forget it. I also want to thank Crafty Cat Stitcher. She gave us a shout out on her Flosstube.
Yeah, that was
from our very first video, which is so incredibly grateful and kind. And thank you so much for sharing that. And one of the things that we found out at StitchCon that we didn't know was StitchCon was created to bring Flosstubers and fans together. We had no idea.
Yeah, it was amazing.
It really was. So what are your plans for like the next month?
I'm going to stitch and stitch some more.
Okay.
There's just an issue. I have to work 8 to 5.
Yeah, that kind of sucks. That's a problem.
Yeah. For me. I'm finishing up my June monthly magazine challenge. I actually have all but an hour of my stitching in, and I discovered that I messed something up totally by the orientation that I put it on the fabric. I wasn't happy with the fabric anyway. I'm having a hard time seeing it because it's very dark. So I actually am going to start it over. So I won't meet all of my goals for that. But July is exciting. I'm looking forward to July because it's also Jolly July. But I hope I'm saying this right and don't get it wrong, but the July Monthly Magazine Challenge, I believe the word is patriotic. I think that's what it was patriotic. I know that everything I'm doing is patriotic. And so I've got lots of new starts for the month of July because stuff that I've had for a while that I really want to get going on. So I'm looking forward to showing and having a bunch of new starts and look forward to showing that. So I'm hoping I'll have a little bit more time. I do go away for a week at a conference for work. So, but I'm going to take my stitching with me.
Good for you.
So what about you, sis?
Oh my goodness. So I'm going to try to do Jolly July with the Fat Quarter Shop. I don't know how much I'm going to get done because I'm going to be gone for 8 days for a work conference. I don't know if I'm going to ever come back because I'm going to Austin, Texas, and I'm going to melt. So I might not be anything left of me in order for me to come back too. But last year they did this, all the trimmings. This was a stitch along. It was free.
Okay.
And I'm going to start this. I just wasn't able to do it last year and I really, really like it. So I'm going to start it, but I'm also going to work on not just the Jolly July stuff, but the patriotic stuff. So I bought a bunch of littles to make into pillows, and these are pretty quick stitches. So I've got this one from Heart and Hand. And
Now, did you just buy those?
oh yeah, these are StitchCon purchases. Horrible. I'm telling you, it was bad.
Enabling.
Totally enabling. My niece is a beekeeper. So I'm going to make this for her.
Very nice.
I'm going to try that. So, but then like I am in love with Primrose Cottage Stitches. I love their stuff. So there is this, and these are all very, very small. And then there is United We Stand and Love. So
I bought several of those also. I didn't, yeah.
I couldn't help it. I just couldn't help it. And then in my Jolly July, I'm going to throw in this little beast because he's just cute. So, and just, I will finish my last patriotic one that I showed with all the beads. And then I am going to frame them. I did find some frames on Amazon, and I think I'm going to glue the frames together so that it's all really just one big
right.
Picture.
That'll be nice.
Yeah, and I'm
wait to see it done.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna hang it on my wall beside my antique map.
Sounds great.
So,
got anything else?
No, I think that's enough.
We're gonna try. Vicky's gonna try to put some pictures in of our table mates. Again, it was awesome meeting everyone, and it was a great thing to go to.
It really, really was. It was so nice to, I live in Wisconsin, and until I moved to this house 2.5 years ago, and I've lived in Wisconsin for 25 years, I'd never met a single soul in Wisconsin who cross-stitched, and people thought I was crazy, that I was doing an old ladies thing. And I now have 2 neighbors, and now I have a 3rd one, and we all stitch, and it's
nice.
Yeah, it is nice. It is nice because I have always stitched and I have always loved it. So it's a relaxing thing for me.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we want to thank everyone and hope that you enjoyed our second video. It's exciting for us to do it. It's actually been great spending time with my sister that I only get to see maybe every other year. But technology is awesome.
Technology is great. It is absolutely great. We really appreciate you joining us. We appreciate all your kind words and your comments. Keep them coming. Don't forget to like and subscribe at the bottom. And we really just appreciate you all.
Yes, so thank you. Take care.
And drink more beer.
There you go. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.